Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe message for January the 20th. Our all over download message says, say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. And it's a pretty good card that's come out because looking at the cards we have spread out before us this Monday, we've got some issues here to deal with, but we're going to get through them. First of all, we have that devil card, the card of the ego, the card of addictions, negative and toxic energy and behavior. And it's a card that says, this is an addiction and dependency and what's holding us back from our happiness, right? Sometimes we get caught up in these illusions on our path and it blocks us. We just need to change our thought pattern and our habits today. Maybe we're being too focused on material things and we're not paying attention to what is healthy around us today. Now, this could be us or this could be somebody around us. And I always say with this card, it's a matter of, here, and leave the baggage behind for good. Say goodbye to that. So whatever's holding us back today, even if it's just a mindset, a negative mindset, because, oh yeah, it's Monday, here we go again. Step up to the plate and say, you know what, this is a brand new, fresh week for me. I'm going to make the changes that I need to make that are going to be more beneficial to me, make me happier today. The Three of Swords comes in, and we know that the Three of Swords is that card of heartbreak, disappointments, betrayal, general chaos, and unhappiness. So I always look at this as a healing sign. It usually shows up in the tarot deck as three swords, right, in a heart. And sometimes it can be an indication that there might have been a third party that stirred the cauldron up and caused this chaos, this unhappiness, this disappointment. But you're moving on and you're finally letting go of those ill feelings, those regrets, that remorse, and letting it go, because the ego gets caught up in us and we tend to hang on to things, and especially us as Pisces, because we are the sea sponge. When we absorb something, oh my gosh, it stays there for the longest time. Even when we're hurt, the wound goes deep. It takes forever. Yeah, we may forgive. We may say, oh, I'm okay, I'm good. Yeah, we put on that big facade. But this is a card that says you will get through this, okay? You will heal through this. For some of us, it takes longer, right? But know that you're worthy of making these changes for the better for you, that you're worthy of letting go of those negative, toxic thoughts. Now, as a Pisces, we're either swimming up against the current, resistance, or we're riding the waves down. We never levitate, right? We're always thinking of the next nano moment and what we're going to be doing. And we do focus on material things, because generally with the Pisces, first comes money, then comes love, because Pisces doesn't seem to have a problem attracting attention to them, even when they're not trying. So this is a card that says, try not to focus so much on that, because what happens is it becomes an obsessive thought, and we're not dealing with reality around us, because Pisces, we do lose ourselves in our imaginary world. We're big time daydreamers, and our dreams, if we're really good at them, we can put into accomplishments, we can put into successes. So say goodbye to any toxic energy around you, negative thoughts, relationships, unfulfilling situations that we can walk away from and put behind us forever. We don't need to carry the past anymore. We don't need to carry that baggage anymore, because look what we have in the middle. In the middle, we've got that card of thinking about our past, right? This is the Six of Cups, and maybe we're thinking back as far as our childhood. Some thoughts might be good, some thoughts might be regretful, but we need to allow ourselves, it's good to reminisce, to learn, if nothing else, from those times that we spent in that situation in the past. Now, this card is also indicative of somebody returning from our past. Maybe it's a colleague, a friend, an ex-relationship that's returning to us. Maybe somebody has been at a distance, moved away, things have changed, or, we finally now can connect again. I always say with social media, these things pop up. They crop up everywhere. And we may be, wow, somebody we knew, we went to school with, somebody we might have had a crush on, puppy love, whatever, when we were kids. They may return, and it might be interesting to connect with them, to talk and have a giggle and a laugh about what our past was like as kids. However, this can also be somebody who's very loyal that's going to step up. Both of you have matured now, and you'll have things to share of worthiness. So you might be spending some mindful conversations with this individual. It could bring on some happiness and some giggles where you tap into your inner child and say, yeah, remember those times, boy, were we crazy? Did we do some stupid stuff? Weren't we immature? Whatever. But also some of you could be actually entertaining and having children around you this week, where you're going to get down and want to let your inner child out and kick up your heels and have fun with them. Okay, coming in next, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is standing in your belief, in your truth, in your integrity. This is also somebody here that comes in. They may be a very powerful figure, an authoritative figure. Being able to balance ourselves here, mental and emotional, we need to consider, but we're speaking our mind with confidence, and we could be seeking out a professional here. There's times when we just need a little advice, or perhaps someone around us needs our wise counsel and experience. And this King of Swords always represents the opportunity to get the assistance we need or to help those around us. We need to feel confident to speak our truth, and knowing that others will benefit from our insights. It reminds us that not every decision is made basically from the heart or the mind. There are times where both sources of wisdom must be balanced in order to find our way to the outcome we want. So this can also indicate government, academia, or even the military when we get this card. So some of us may be dealing with these authoritative, wise people, and getting wise counsel from them. But this is standing in the truth, and often I look at this as a legal eagle as well. Maybe some of you are wanting to talk to somebody, a lawyer or an advocate for you, somebody who either is going to notarize or witness a signature, or perhaps just seeking out their counsel for some information that you need that will benefit you with a problem you have right now, so that you have complete clarity. Now, our last card is the Hierophant. I love the Hierophant. The Hierophant is usually the card of higher education. And it's the card that says you could be tapping into new people in your circle, bringing people, like-minded people into your circle, people who want to be with you and have the same goals, thinking outside the box and doing things our own way sometimes, and listening to our intuition, right? Maybe we're going to spend time with these like-minded individuals who can help us develop our spiritual gifts. We might be called upon to join spiritual institutions or schools, where we can grow along with others who feel the way we do. Sometimes certain rules that have been imposed upon us by society or our families no longer serve us. And these constraints could be cast off in favor of new guidelines that lead us forward on our path. Our path we wish to follow. So you could be bringing new people today into your circle, my beautiful Pisces, people who you feel more connected to, people who you feel more family-like with. This is a card that says you are going through some sort of an enlightenment, as well as we all know we're doing. Well, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, let's say goodbye to our past and leave the baggage behind for good. Always know I wish you a great remainder to today, a positive, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know also that I only stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful Pisces.